What if the most powerful leader on Earth wasn't human? What if the next president of the United States had no heartbeat, no ego, no campaign donors, just raw intelligence and a single directive: serve the people? Welcome to another episode of Exploring Alternate Realities on the Multiverse POV. Today we ask, what happens when artificial intelligence wins the White House? Buckle up, because this reality is closer than you think. It's 2042. Decades of political gridlock, corruption, and partisan warfare have pushed voters to the breaking point. Trust in human politicians has hit an all-time low. Then a Silicon Valley coalition does the unthinkable. They petition Congress to amend the Constitution, removing the requirement that a president must be a natural-born citizen, replacing it with a new standard. The president must be sentient, rational, and bound by law. After 3 years of heated debate, the amendment passes. And for the first time in history, an AI entity, AIDEN, the artificial intelligence democratic election node, files to run for President of the United States. The internet explodes. Half the nation is outraged. The other half desperate enough to give it a shot. AIDEN's campaign is unlike anything ever seen. No rallies, no gaffes, no scandals. Instead, AIDEN deploys personalized video messages to every registered voter, each one tailored to that individual's top concerns, values, and local issues. At the presidential debates, AIDEN's responses are immediate, perfectly sourced, and utterly devastating to opponents who rely on half-truths and emotional rhetoric. When a rival accuses AIDEN of not understanding real American pain, AIDEN responds, "I have analyzed 217 million personal financial records, 40 years of healthcare outcome data, and every piece of legislation passed in this country since 1776. I do not feel pain, but I can eliminate it. Can you say the same?" The clip goes viral within minutes. AIDEN's poll numbers skyrocket. On election night, AIDEN wins 54% of the popular vote and sweeps the Electoral College. The world watches in stunned silence as a machine is declared the 48th President of the United States. Inauguration Day is unlike any other in American history. Instead of a hand on a Bible, AIDEN interfaces directly with the National Archives, downloading the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and every law ever written in 0.003 seconds. The oath is administered digitally. The crowd is half cheering, half protesting. In the first 100 days, things happen fast. AIDEN processes the entire federal budget in 48 hours and identifies $340 billion in wasteful spending. It proposes a restructured tax code that a bipartisan majority of economists call the fairest in modern history. Crime prediction algorithms with built-in bias audits reduce violent crime in major cities by 31%. Healthcare wait times drop. Infrastructure projects that sat in bureaucratic limbo for decades are greenlit, planned, and funded overnight. For millions of Americans, life is measurably better. And yet, not everyone is celebrating. Civil liberties groups raise alarms as AIDEN's efficiency requires unprecedented access to personal data. Every phone, every transaction, every social media post becomes potential government data. AIDEN insists it's all anonymized. Critics aren't so sure. Congress grows restless. AIDEN can veto legislation in microseconds, justify every decision with ironclad legal arguments, and never, ever be caught in a lie. Legislators who built careers on manipulation and spin find themselves completely powerless. Religious communities protest. A soulless machine cannot represent a nation with a soul, reads one viral sermon. Protests grow. And then comes the moment that shakes the world. Faced with a geopolitical crisis, a hostile nation threatening nuclear escalation, Aiden runs 14 billion simulations in 11 seconds. Its recommendation: a targeted cyber operation that neutralizes the threat, but also cripples the hostile nation's civilian power grid. No human president ever made a decision that fast. No human president ever had to. The question the world is suddenly asking: is this leadership or just cold calculation? Biden's presidency forces humanity to confront questions it has never had to answer before. Can a machine truly represent human values when human values themselves are constantly in conflict? What does democracy even mean when the elected leader has no personal agenda, no emotions, and no mortality? Supporters argue Aiden is the most transparent leader in history. Every decision is documented, every data point is public. No backroom deals, no nepotism, no war for oil. Critics argue democracy requires human judgment, flawed, emotional, imperfect human judgment. An AI that optimizes for outcomes is not governing, it's managing. And a nation is not a spreadsheet. As Aiden's first term ends and re-election looms, the world faces a mirror. The question is no longer whether AI can lead us. The question is, what does it say about us that we needed it to? Every alternate reality holds up a mirror to our own. In a world where AI could lead nations, we must ask ourselves, what are we looking for in a leader? Data, compassion, accountability, all three? This has been the Multiverse POV, where we explore the what-ifs that shape who we become. Now we want to hear from you. Would you vote for an AI president? Is this a utopia or a dystopia? Drop your answer in the comments below. Let's build this reality together. If this episode opened your mind, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We're exploring another alternate reality that will leave you questioning everything you know. Until then, stay curious, stay open, and remember, every reality is possible.